It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing. The sun is shining. Unusual for January. And here we are, about to do something that's never been done before with a group of kids that really deserves it. Up until we built this garden, this was their daily activity. Their daily form of recreation, taking a walk around the asphalt driveway. Today we're sparking a new idea, and we're going to change that. And we're going to reconnect the kids to Mother Earth. Imagine if this was your playground. If the only thing you get to do is walk or ride your wheelchair on the asphalt. That's not what I call recreation. That's not what I call interacting with nature. This is their current playground. And this is their new playground. You can see we've designed the garden in 3 levels so that the children could reach each of the plants and each of the planting boxes at whatever level is most suitable to their capacities. One of the important things about this particular population of children is that most of their life they actually are looking up at the world. And one of the things that we're doing with this project is we're allowing them to gain some height so that they can look down on things the way we do. And it changes their entire perspective so that they're above the rest of the things that they're interacting with. And believe it or not, just that positional change makes a major difference in their confidence level.
You are digging deep. Here you go. We're gonna plant.
Want to see a weed? Oh, I like that weed. Let me go grab a weed for him. Want to see this?
You want to dig some more? Here, you want to dig?
Come on, Emily.
Come here. You did a great job right here.
Look at this beautiful soil. It's all ready. It's dark.
What we've discovered today is that planting is not for everybody. But for those kids that really, really take to this, we know it's going to change their lives.
How about it? We're going to back up. You want to dig. This gardening is wearing you out. Wearing you out. It is wearing you out. Too hard. I'm working up here. Wow.
One of the things that we've discovered just working here today is that some of the children are a lot more sensitive to certain smells and aromas and textures than the other children. Some have had a really positive response and some are just not real happy with it, and we're just playing it by ear. And that, again, is all part of the discovery process in working with this very special population of kids.
Again? Yes? Okay. Did you see that, Barbie? Yeah. Tickle box is turned on.
Is that what she said?
Yes, that means she's very happy. Do you want to try again? You want to try again? Can I hold your hand? Can I hold your hand? And try again? Can Miss Nikki hold your hand? Your tickle box is turned on. Let's try the water again then. Thank you.
Oh, she likes
Take
it.
your breath away. Your tickle box is turned on. He's happy. And And she's really tolerating that well, isn't she, Barbara?
Yes, for sure.
Because a lot of times she's very spirited, and this is very calming to her right now. What's he doing, Callie?
Kelly just loves that, huh, Kelly?
All right, Callie. More times, and we're taking the water away, okay?
No!
Okay. We got to have our friend.
Can we get our hand in one more time?
One more time.
Ready? All right. He's going to make this one a long one. Thank you.
I don't think he's that.
This is Jasmine, and Jasmine has an annual goal to tolerate tactile experiences. She's very tactile defensive, and one of her annual goals is just to feel, tolerate, and accept different tactile experiences. Typically, she would not tolerate this at all, but she's been out here playing in the dirt, in the water. She loves the rosemary. She's holding it, she's grabbing it, she's smelling it. She was sniffing it, smiling, and really enjoying it. So the sensory garden is going to be a great place for Jasmine.
And then when you pour the water, can that see? That'll pour over his hand too. Plant the seed.
Okay, this is amazing. We already have a butterfly.
Look at the butterfly.
You see? Whoa! Good tracking.
It's interesting because as we're following the butterfly, the children are also following the butterfly. And that again teaches them a motor skill of what they call tracking. It's amazing what can happen when you start something. The idea just kind of, forgive the expression, takes root. And then all of a sudden, everybody just says, kind of like Tom Sawyer painting the fence, "What are you doing? That looks like a lot of fun. How can we get involved? How can we help?"
This is only phase one of a multi-phase project, a project that will probably take us 4 to 6 years to complete. We've already begun by transforming this empty field into a nature classroom with these raised beds. We've already seen how just making something this simple can transform children's lives by providing motor skills, communication therapies, speech therapy, water therapy. Who knew that just splashing in a bucket of water would make such a difference? Who could have imagined that planting a seed, planting in the ground, smelling a flower, would be a new experience for a child 16 years old? And yet, here we are. Working with these kids has taught us so much in just this first day. It's taught us that we can't take anything for granted. You and I had the wonderful advantage of learning at a very young age what it felt like to play in the dirt, to roll in the grass, to smell a flower, to eat a bug, These kids are just starting to get that opportunity. And this is made possible through our garden clubs. Phase 2 of our project will see the construction and completion of the outdoor nature learning classroom. Adjacent to the raised garden beds, this 24 by 36 foot covered shelter will be solar powered to run fans, electricity, and lighting. It will have rain barrels at each edge to capture the water off of the roof that we can then use through drip irrigation to water the garden beds. Underneath the shelter will be potting stations that are handicapped equipped, as well as a splash zone and what we're calling sensory boxes. Places where the children can be placed inside a box, surrounded with a sensory experience, coffee beans, lamb's ear, rosemary, and other aromatics. This is a $30,000 plus project, but we know that it's meant to be. These children have been blessed with a very special school, and we'd like to take that school to the next level by reconnecting the children with Mother Earth, with nature therapy. So many of these children have nature deficit disorder. Please join our project, donate to this project, and help us change the lives of these really special kids. Thank you.